What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know it's been a few days, but work schedules, things like that, and you guys have given me so many comments and suggestions on what to do. Plus, I recently put up a poll. Um, if you guys would like to see some of my favorite songs to be able to share them with you, um, and a lot of you said yeah. So look forward to that coming up. But anyways, for right now, welcome back. Checking out a band that I was pretty sure I had already checked out on my channel, and I looked back through all of my shit, and I have never even listened to this band at all. I don't I don't think I can tell you a single song that I've heard even a snippet of. So talking about Love Bites, and the song that came up in your guys' suggestions quite a bit was Judgment Day, which from the looks of it is pretty recent, 4 months ago. So so we'll see how it goes. I did look them up a little bit. I guess they're an all female band out of Japan. Tokyo is what it said. So, um, anyways, guys, without further ado, it's been too long since I made a video for you guys. So let's not waste any more time, and we'll go ahead and get this started. Cheers, guys. Okay, it would help if I had the volume on before I started the video. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. Now I can hear it. Right off the bat, that's a technique that I haven't seen a whole lot of people use in a long time on the bass specifically. Just hold a couple of notes. Yeah, nice to see that. All right, I was not expecting that to come in that hard. um, absolutely, just kill it. I mean, English. I like that. For no other reason than I just don't know any other languages, so it kind of just saves me the time of having to look up the lyrics and hopefully get the right ones. You guys have seen my baby metal ones. Sometimes I look up the wrong ones. Um, yeah. Um, I kind of like where they're going with the song lyrically. I just realized that I had the captions on and they're taking up most of the screen, but we'll just run with it because I mean this is a new band that I've completely have never heard before, so it's kind of nice to see what they're about. Um, back it up. What was she saying? Something about like what's right and what's wrong and who's to decide. Um, oh, yeah, right there. Um, that's something I've kind of said for a while. Um, and it's gotten me into some heated debates with people like who who are you to decide what is best for a particular person? You know what I mean? What is considered right or works for my family or for me and my son may not be the same thing that would be right for another family. It all depends on the situation that you're in. Now, yes, certain things are obviously wrong. If you steal or anything like that, um, obviously that's going to be a wrong. But just because you don't like something that somebody does doesn't mean that it's wrong. If that makes any sense. So I kind of like that line. Let's see where the rest of this goes. I know I backed it up quite a bit, but I'm not going to try to jump forward to see where I was again. Okay. Was not expecting that kind of a belt. Is she playing a headless bass? Yes, she was. Yes. For those of you that don't know, one of the first bass guitars that I ever played, the one that I learned on, was both fretless and headless. So kind of has a little soft spot for me. Sorry, random sidetrack. That guitar solo I know is going to give me I'm going to get in trouble for copyright on that one. I just couldn't interrupt it. Um, I mean, this reaction is probably not going to be as exciting as some of my other ones. Um, and for two reasons at this point. One is absolute intrigue um, by what I'm seeing. Nothing is really striking me as too impressive. Um, but then again, like I'm curious as to like what other, like, is this the heaviest that they go? Is this their normal sound? You guys can answer that one for me. Do they have a variety of different like sounds of like their songs? I'm curious, and we'll call it a stunned curiosity. Yeah, I think that'd be a good word for what's going on. Why I've been kind of not as kind of over the top as I have been on some of my other reactions.
Every night, everywhere, everything arriving at darkness. Why do you see in this world full of insanity? When do we come to round? What's waiting us? Don't look away. This is the truth.
Okay, I think I kind of get the gist of like what the song's kind of be about. Like when the rain goes away, then you see what's in front of you, and it's not a judgment day, like as in like the end of the world kind of judgment day. It's like the judgment day as in where you finally say, "Hey, this is what I'm about. This is what I am, going to do, and pretty much fuck everybody else." That's kind of what I'm getting at. And that last line is kind of really important. You do have to go through some hard times to kind of figure out where you're at. You know what I mean? And sometimes it takes a few hard times to see exactly what you're capable of. If that makes any sense. That, like that old adage, you don't know what you're capable of until you have to do it. And I think this song is about realizing what those capabilities are, and amidst all the chaos of who's right, who's wrong, who's a friend, who's your enemy, all this stuff like that. Once you figure out what kind of a person you are, none of that really matters anymore. It's like, okay, yeah, you could be my friend, cool, but if you want to be my enemy, that's even cool too, because I know what I'm going to do, and no matter what you say, it's really not going to stop me from handling what I got to handle, if that makes any sense at all. All right, I want to I want to kind of scroll to a particular frame here because I wanted to point out something that I've noticed anyway. And one of the things that I like, one of the things that has intrigued me by Japanese metal bands, specifically of the, holy crap, I'm running on 15 minutes, specifically with their style and more or less the freedom of individuality as far as the performers, if that makes any sense. For example, we have this lady over here to the left. She's in heels, bronze tanned, the hair, and everything else. She looks like she could be in like the New York fashion show here in America with this, I wouldn't say over the top or outrageous, but as far as boldness of the style, and she's just shredding that guitar just as well, if not better, than most male guitarists nowadays. And then we got this girl in the background playing the headless bass, which is impressive. She just looks like your typical cute girl. No, don't take offense to that. I mean, she's got the skirt, the heels, her hair. This lady in the front, though, I couldn't get past her eyes. She has got piercing blue eyes that you really just can't look away from. And it doesn't help the fact that she's wearing just a plain white dress with blonde hair. So you really can't look away. Once she like stares at you, it kind of freezes you for a minute. And that's part of the reason why I haven't been able to say much in this song. Anyways, back to my point. I really do like the freedom of individuality that I've seen with a lot of these Japanese metal bands, both male and female ones. So and just the sheer diversity of what they do. Whether it be Love Bites, I've checked out Bandmate, I've checked out Baby Metal, I've checked out Broken by the Scream, Unlucky Morpheus, hilarious band by the way. I need to check them out again. But anyways, guys, I am 10 out of 10 extremely curious about what else these ladies can do and what they have, maybe even some of their older stuff. So if you guys got some recommendations, drop them down below. And I am going to cut this video off here because at 18 minutes, you've watched me for way too long. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.